Oh, what's up, everybody? Wolfman Rob back with a brand new review for you, man. I'm not the only one that's back. Wednesday has returned. That's right. The hit Netflix series has returned for its second season, partially. And I'm going to give you my spoiler free thoughts on the episodes we've gotten so far for Wednesday season two, man. So can't wait to talk about that. So I appreciate you coming over here to hang out with me, man. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this thing. So, like I mentioned, Wednesday season two has returned partially. The first four of the eight episodes that are part of season two have dropped on Netflix for you to binge. That's what I just got done doing. Each episode is about an hour long and all that good stuff. So, man, I enjoyed that first season a good bit. I'm a huge Addams Family fan, as you can see back there, the classic television show poster right there. You can partially see it, but I love the Addams Family. I love that. Loved the movies we got in the '90s. I enjoyed the animated films, video games, the music, all that kind of stuff. So I enjoyed that first season a good bit. I liked what they did. I liked the Tim Burton style thrown in there, a little bit different take and all that stuff. With the characters were mostly focused on Wednesday, played by Jenna Ortega, of course. So going into season two, we are following up on, of course, the events of season one, and they do a recap at the beginning of season two. So that was nice to get you all caught up for a while because it's been a good bit since we last saw Wednesday, unless you binge watched the first season before this one debuted. But it's good. They give you a little fresher retake there, man. Episode one is basically a let's catch back up with the characters kind of deal. We see all the characters coming back to Nevermore Academy and all that good stuff. This time, Pugsley will be joining Wednesday over there at Nevermore Academy, so we get some adventures with Pugsley at the academy as well as the happenings with Wednesday, of course. And we see our cast of characters that we enjoyed from the first season, a good bit of them at least, that we enjoyed from the first season, all that stuff. And again, first episode, basic coming back together, get you introduced to things, introducing you to some new people at the school and all that good stuff, and starting the mystery aspect of what's going to be happening around this season. The next three episodes, first episode was kind of meh and all that stuff, enjoyable, but didn't hit hard. Again, very much introductory episode. Obviously, it's the first episode. Next three episodes, bangers, man. The next three episodes, we are getting deep into the mystery of this aspect, trying to see what's going on here with everything's going on. I'm talking around myself as always to not spoil anything, but we are with Wednesday as she is, of course, on another adventure, on investigating another, craziness that's going on around her and around this school and all that stuff. But the other cool thing is, like I mentioned, Pugsley's got his own kind of storyline in there. And the thing that they've added into this season is the Adams family themselves is a good bit of what we see in part the four episodes we've gotten so far. I don't know how many people complain about it from the first season, how much the Adams family wasn't in that. Again, this is the Wednesday show, obviously, and it still is Wednesday. She is the primary character, of course, but I'm loving what they're doing, bringing in the rest of the family, mostly Morticia. So Pugsley's getting there a lot, but Morticia's got a lot of stuff in this season as well so far with the four episodes, which I'm loving. Like Catherine Zeta-Jones, very talented actress, but we didn't get to see a lot of her as Morticia in the first season. We got some moments and all that stuff, but this season we get a lot of Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia. And let me say, she's fantastic. She's doing a great job as Morticia. That is a huge character to play in that world of the Addams Family, of course, because we had two really awesome ones, of course. The original, of course, the '90s movies and all that stuff. So we had these awesome portrayals of that character already, and it's like Catherine Zeta, we didn't get enough chance to, really see how she does it in the first season. Only a good glimpse of it. We're getting a lot of it here in this second season, and I'm freaking loving it, man. I'm so happy and excited for what we're seeing from her. She's doing a great job and all that stuff. I like the investigative aspect. It's more, first season did a lot of romance story around Wednesday, which was unnecessary and ridiculous. Didn't like it. Apparently, Jenna Ortega didn't like it too much either. So this season around, not happening around Wednesday. It is happening around my fellow werewolf, Enid. There is a little bit of romance story going on around her with a couple characters, but um, it's not factored on Wednesday and all that stuff, but all that stuff. And again, Enid's my werewolf, so obviously favorite character is Enid. But werewolves, we're wolves together. But she's great as well. She's carries on how her fantastically awesome character from the first season into this one is just building around that character a little bit more is cool, and just other characters that we were introduced to in the first season, all that stuff. We do get some fun surprises that happen in season two, just within the first four episodes. You got a good bit of spookiness, what you need with the Addams Family. They're spooky, they're kooky. We get those in there, and there you get that Tim Burton aspect in there as well and all that stuff. So it's picking up very much. It's obviously got a bigger budget. It's better look, bigger scale of what things are going on with this episode and these seasons so far. But I'll say 4 very solid episodes to start off the season. The first one, again, very introductory, so it could be a little but the action and stuff picks up. Third episode has some goofy, kooky stuff going on with it, but fun, goofy, kooky. And then, for our hang on episode, if you will, before we wait to get the rest of the episode. September 3rd, the second part 2 of season 2 comes in. But man, so far, man, I am very happy with what we got. I like the way we've progressed with the characters we've got, and I love the fact that Morticia Addams is a bigger part of this season. We still got some things we need to see and figure out. It left on a pretty dang good cliffhanger on episode 4. So far, right now, for me, part 1 of season 2 of Wednesday has been freaking awesome. But the big takeaways, Catherine Zeta-Jones is doing a great job. She's following right in line with Carolyn Jones and Angelica Houston did great jobs. Charlize Theron did the voice for the animated movies. She did good as well. But those are takeaways. Love that. That's my favorite part so far is her. I love that we've fleshed out Enid's character a little bit more, get to spend some more time with her. We've met some new characters at the school, which has been cool to experience. Fun surprises so far. Love that it's more investigative, mystery, thriller, horror vibes in this season than there were in the first seasons. Close enough to the first season, but better again. The romance storyline is not revolved around Wednesday this time around, which is much better. But I'm starting to repeat myself, so it's time to get out of here. But overall, I've enjoyed part 1 of season 2 of Wednesday so far, man. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking, but I can't wait to see these remaining episodes for sure, man. Hour-long episodes too. We're getting the good stuff over here, man. So appreciate you hanging out and checking out this review. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, share. But I'm out of here, man. Can't wait. Part 2, September 3rd.